Greetings, this is Sloshworks, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. Just got back from uni, and there's no one in the house for an hour, so I'm going to see if we can get an episode done. I did find out over the day when I was reading some comments and stuff that the reason that Tidal Johnson hasn't died yet is actually because every time he was getting killed, he was getting knocked down to maimed, and I was resting, which got rid of the debuff. So the next time that stuff shows up, I'm going to kind of show you what it means. Now that I've kind of had a look at it and I kind of understand.
Yeah.
We are rested. Well, we don't have spells, but we've got 3 minor missile spells. I'm just actually going to have a quick look in here. We need to find some other grimoires to get some more spells, because there's lots of other stuff. We can start using dazzling lights more. I'd like to get some charm or some sleep, if that's possible. Let's go up. Building the Warden's Lodge in your stronghold grants access to a variety of bounties, bounty quests, and challenging combat things. I didn't get to read that, but I didn't. I'm really looking forward to getting my stronghold. That's kind of what I want to focus on next. So let's start going slow. Hey, this bit's not somewhere we've been. As you step over the circle of candles, you hear a rattling clunk from the wall nearby. A door slides open with a grinding rasp of stone. Hey, it's a way out! They were so close to getting out. The candles flicker gently as you approach. There is a gap above the altar lined with broken glass where a mirror may have once been set into the wall. The candles are still burning. Not bad for a dead god. If only we were a priest of Aethys, we would be able to do that one. So what's all this for? Redemption. They got this whole right for when you come of age. They take you by the hand and you descend through the temple with your eyes covered. That's supposed to be like a wicked life. They don't tell you where you're going. I was sweating like crazy when I did mine. He winks. They take you to that reflecting pool back there, and you're allowed to look at it so you can face your sins. Then you come out into this room and they uncover your eyes again, and everyone's there to greet you, all your friends and family, and it's like you've been redeemed. You light your candle and it burns with the others. Never had a feeling better than my whole life. Ida's eyes linger on the candles, and he seems for a moment to be a younger man. Why would I snuff a candle? I'm not snuffing a candle. Why would I do that? I'm not doing it. I'm not just going to do that. It was nice to see those candles still burning. I figured they've gone out by now. I couldn't do it, man. So where are we? Where did we come out? Okay, we came out there. I'm going to just have one more look down here. Let's go to fast mode. I'm pretty sure we've killed everything, so we should be okay. Even if we do run into something, we should be okay.
Keep an eye out.
Oh, there's that dude. Ooh, buddy, I'm not happy with you. Okay, buddy. After the whole Nonton thing and me letting Nonton get away, I just rewatched that. It gets in my nerves. I should have just punched him, but given the whole way the town is and how many people they're hanging and stuff, I didn't know if it was going to affect my ability to do other quests, all that kind of stuff. But that dude who killed that Nonton dude needed to be punched in the face. Okay. Wirtan smiles nervously as you approach. I think I've sorted out the worst of it. Arm's hurting a little bit less. He hesitates. You were down there a while. Did you find anything? His eyes dart constantly about the ruins. Something you're nervous about? No, of course not. Just never good to linger around these places, that's all. Wirtan gives you a searching look. Did you find anything? You lied to me. What? Wirtan grins uncertainly. I was clear about everything, the risk involved. Is that what you mean? I did say there'd be spiders, and I'll pay you, of course, for the trouble. I don't have any of those things. No! No, I don't. I'm not okay with this. Wirtan looks up at you, startled, and then nods. Right, of course, here. He pulls a heavy sack of coins from his belt. You did your part, and I thank you for it. Okay, I want to confront him about this. I'll take these to the cemetery. See they get a proper burial, instead of staying forgotten in somewhere down there. Wirtan hesitates. Did you see anything else? I found more than bones. Something valuable, you mean? You can keep whatever you found. I don't want any of it. Nobody's been down below since. Radric's people have no interest in Eothasian goods, is my point. They won't miss whatever you take. Give me one reason I shouldn't... I really wish I had one of these. I really, really, really wish I had one of these. Give me one reason I shouldn't cut your throat here and now. Wait? I don't know what you're... How could you... His eyes. He eyes you fearfully. Look, I didn't kill them. Right up until the end, You don't understand. I tried to help them. I did. Every day. Every single day I went to that temple and I warned them. I told them that they were playing with fire and Raedric wouldn't be patient forever. And every time they'd shrug it off. Like I didn't know what I was talking about. Like it wasn't costing me coming in to try and help them. I could have been arrested right alongside them. So you killed them because they wouldn't listen? No, of course not. I don't know. Wirtan whispers very quietly. I think on it all the time, wondering. I told the commander the priest had left town and he ordered the temple sealed. I remember that moment. It was like a dream. Like I went away for a time. I watched them start bringing the place down, burning the tapestries, the books. It was like between one blink and the next it was over. Too late to say anything. Ida's eyes are wide, disbelieving. Too late to say anything? You had days to tell someone. I'd have dug them out with my own hands if I'd known. They were some of the last decent folk left in this hole. All we've got left is people like you. You worthless bastard. You abandoned them to save your own skin. Wirtan says. I told you the way of it. His voice rough. I told you what happened. Guess it's your turn now to make a decision. It's not too late to make amends. Wirtan lets out the breath he was holding. I'm not sure that's true. It's been years now. What am I supposed to do? Bury their bones. Try to lead a better life than you have so far. Wirtan looks at the remains. He runs his hand through his hair, letting out another ragged breath. I can do that. I can. I'll lay them to rest. Try and do right by them, somehow. Thank you, truly, for what you've done. Giving me a second chance. I'll put it to good use. Okay, so we've done that. I still don't know... Oh, I'm still not sure if that's what I wanted to do, but... The vision I saw in the depths of the temple showed me the truth of the priest's fate. Wirtan confessed to his part in it once I confronted him. He could not say what moved him to keep silent when the temple was sealed, trapping the priest within, but the crime seems to haunt him still. I chose to let him live. Perhaps in time he can come to terms with what he's done and make amends. So I still don't know. Okay, so that's finished now, you can see, because it's gone. What colour is that? Well, I guess grayscale, I think we could call it. Okay, so we've done that. We've successfully done that temple now. Your character's biography writes itself as your adventures unfold. I really do dig this game. It's already thrown... It's raining. It's already thrown a few choices at me that I wasn't expecting. Are you a giant? Yes. Who are you? Reach out for the soul. You see a pennant waving tall and sluggish in the wind, a rising sun embroidered on the banner. The vanguard of a small troop of paladins. The atmosphere is buoyant, if restrained, and their armour has not yet been tarnished by the elements. This expedition is fresh, young, filled with zest and zeal. At their head stands a commander, awkward in full armour but determined in step. Despite the excitement of his fellows, he does not smile. There's a twist to his mouth, his countenance grim. He throws up a hand, halting his troop. Silence falls among them, revealing a dark thunder deep and low. He orders them to ready their weapons and spread out. Eyes dart from horizon to horizon, necks twisting to see the source of the sound. In the distance, dust and lightning rise from the ground as Stygian clouds race towards them overhead. The soldiers stand, only the staccato movement of their breath betraying their nerves. The commander closes his eyes, calling a blessing down on his troop. Invigorated, invincible, they wait as the enemy draws closer, poised to attack. What's his name? Phalion. Okay, so what we need to do here... We have gained reputation with Gilded Vale Moderate. Let's actually jump in and have a look at that. I think that's going to be in character. So, yeah, our party reputation's for Hero. For Gilded Vale's Hero, which is moderately good. Now, I'm not quite sure how much of a difference that does make in things, but I'm sure it has some kind of effect. We're starting to get a little bit of a collection of lockpicks that are all over the place, aren't we? Let's just put them all together. I feel better about that now. Got a few scrolls and stuff. Definitely getting there. Okay, so what we need to do now is... We'll jump back and have a look at our quests. What have we got here? The Smith's Shipment. Now, that's at the Black Meadow. I don't know how hard that's going to be. And Fragments of a Scattered Faith, which is bring Eda to speak with Mayorwald, and that's travel to Cade now to do that as well. So that's 2 quests heading there, so that's kind of where we need to go, I guess. And that is southeast past the Black Meadow, so we need to kind of go to the Black Meadow next. So I guess we need to go east to do that. We have not gone to Alfrau's house though, so I personally think we should do all this stuff first, just to make sure we've cleared everything and we've got all the troops we can. I don't know why people are going in different directions, but there you go. Who are you? Just a villager. Just a villager. Let's go into this house and see what happens in there. Hello, Nessie. Another bloody cat. Always cats. This is Alfrau. Let's have a look at this book. This worn dog-eared book is titled Travels Upon the Seldless Sea. There's an etched illustration of a thing that I didn't get to read. A Diawudian woman is standing in front of the fireplace, humming a quiet tune to herself. Or perhaps her unborn child, for is clearly quite pregnant. She turns her head slightly as you enter. Oh, Jesus. Well, finally, I was starting to think. The woman makes a startled noise when she turns around and sees you. Oh, I'm sorry. I was expecting someone else. She gives you a cautious smile. Can I help you? Where's the cat? Oh, there it is. Nice cat. Alfra smiles brightly. Oh, thank you. She's a sweetheart. Keeps the house clear of mice, too. Who are you expecting? My sister, Kalisha, is travelling with one of the caravans. Oh, no. Don't make me do this. She sent a letter before she came, said she was going to pay her way by working as a guard for the caravan master. She always was a tough one. She pauses. I don't suppose you've seen her on the road, or the caravan, perhaps. It's Master Edema's. I was with that caravan. I'm afraid the rest of the caravan was killed. Alfra covers her mouth with her hand, her eyes wide with horror. For a few moments she can manage nothing but a strangled, voiceless gasping, her eyes brimming with tears. I knew. I told her it was a dangerous path to take. Kalisha was always so certain she could take on any danger. Oh, my poor sister. I'm sorry, stranger. I can't believe she's gone. If only I hadn't called her here. If I hadn't written to her, she might still be alive somewhere. Kalisha mentioned to me when I was talking to her just before I got her killed by resting and she blew up on a trap, that she thought you might need some help. Perhaps I can provide you with some assistance. Alfra looks at you with some surprise before dabbing at her nose with a sleeve. That's kind of you to offer, but I don't know if I could impose this on you. It's not a small favour. I'm worried about the baby, about the legacy. I told Kalisha as much as I could, but all I know is that for a long time now, every child born in Gilded Vale has been soulless. Empty. It's happened to so many mothers, and Lord Raedric, he's exiled all of them, calling it a sign of the gods' disfavour. With my Haythought? I'm going to call it Haythought. I don't know how I'd manage if I lost my home too. I hope Kalisha could help me. They say Ranga, the old midwife. Ranga! That's awesome. The old midwife knows a way to prevent a child being Hollowborn. But she moved south to Anslog's Compass 2 seasons ago. The journey's too far for me. I can't make it as I am. But I don't have anyone else now with Kalisha gone. I'll find you. I'm a monk. I travel the world. I'm kind of like... What was his name? In Kung Fu? David Carradine. Just walking around, helping people and... doing big kicks and stuff. I'll find Ranga for you. Alpha blinks, eyes wide. You will? Oh, God bless you. Here, I'll give you a coin to pay her with. You needn't trouble yourself with that. I think it's a drink she fashions out of... I'm not sure, but it shouldn't be too much of a burden to carry back. Anslog's Compass is what we call the lagoon to the south. You'll have to cross the wilds to get there. That's what keeps me from trying it myself. She clasps her hands together. Thank you again, truly. You'll be saving us both. Okay, so... I don't really want to steal from her. She's a pregnant lady and I got her sister killed. So we've now gone there. I guess the only other place we need to explore in here, I don't really want to just run off and leave anywhere here kind of unexplored. I mean, we should go up here. Okay, there are more people with some different stories behind them. We'll do all of them over time, but we're not going to run around and just kind of spend entire episodes doing it. I don't think that's necessarily a good idea. What is this place? We can go up there and get that. I wonder if these regenerate over time, these different berries, because if they don't, we're kind of clearing them out and I might use them to build the wrong thing. I am thinking we are getting to the point where we might be able to identify some stuff soon as well. Let's go have a look here and see if we can find anything here. Rats scurry behind the sacks. Well, that's not really anything, is it? I wonder if that says stealing because it's red. I wonder. Maybe that's an indication that that would be stealing, so maybe we'll have a look at that and think about what we're doing and see if it's different in different areas as we go. I know I could probably read this all in the Wikipedia and in the manual and stuff, but it's one of those things where, unfortunately, if I had more time, I wouldn't have to worry about stuff like that. Alright, let's get up here. Let's see if we can... Ooh, what's something's happening? What is it? Swainer, we know there's more grain in there, Trumbell. We won't settle for scraps while you grow fat on our crops. A muffled shouting emerges from inside the mill. The first of you drunkards comes through that door gets a shot between the eyes. Gods, hear me, Swainer, I'll put you down like a dog. Come away for now, lads, but we'll be back, Trumbell, and we'll have fair prices, or by the flame we'll have a reckoning. New task is called Against the Grain. I wonder what that's going to do. Let's have a look. So this task Against the Grain, which is investigate the feud. It seems that tensions between the miller and some local farmers are reaching a boiling point. It may be worth investigating. The miller has taken refuge in his mill, but the farmers have headed to the local inn for the time being. So they've scarpered. So that's cool. Let's go pick these mushrooms before we do anything else, because I like having mushrooms. Let's go over here, make sure there's nothing over here. Okay, let's see if we are allowed to go in. Apparently he just opens the door for strangers. It's a bit risky. An elven man stands before you, his relatively stocky build suggesting a life of labour. His face is pale and drawn, and his eyes wide. Behind him a younger woman and man exchange worried glances. The miller raises a club as you enter. It shakes violently in his grip. Get back if you value your life. Hold on. I'm not here to hurt anyone. The miller hesitates, then lowers the club. Wait, I know you. You just came into town, right? Don't tell me Swainer's already got his claws into you. Gods, that's all I need. My name is Slosh. I've only just arrived in Gilded Vale. Trumbell shakes his head. You picked a bad time to come visiting. Gilded Vale's had all its shine scraped off, just a big dung heap now, and Swainer thinks he's king of it. They're all of them mad. So what was all that ruckus? Where to begin? Swainer's whipped them up into a froth going on about the grain stores, claims I've hidden away most of it. All I do with the grain is sell it. I can't create it out of thin air and I can't hand it out for free. I pay the farmers for the crops they bring in and I sell what comes out of the mill. Most of it goes to the Black Hound on the west side of town for ale, and Swainer is a lot sure don't mind that part. You take a look at the fields on the way into town, the crop's blighted. And most of what I'm getting from the farmers, it's gone off, rotted through. I can't pay top prices for blighted wheat, and I've barely got enough good grain to go around. Swainer's howling after things he has no right to. Maybe I ought to have a talk with Swainer then. Miller all but sags with relief. I'd be grateful if you did. He won't listen to me anymore, and maybe you'll have better luck. Tell him we're all having a hard time of it, and we all have to make some sacrifices. We'll be in your debt for it, if you can convince him. Okay. I don't like the drunkard just attacking people, so that's red as well. Alright, so we're looking at things in people's houses. The little gauntlet icon mouse pointer is showing up red. I'm assuming that means that if I took stuff from there, it would be stealing. I guess we could run up in here, just to see if there's anything to pick up. Hey, what are you? Hey, there is. There's heaps of stuff. Look at this. Okay, and if we look over here, despite the rains, the stalks feel dry and stiff as a locust husk. So he's not lying, they are blighted. I'm glad I kind of checked. Hey, there's some cows. And a villager. Anything else down here we can loot? Looking around for any kind of loot whatsoever. Let's have a look at this one as well.
Yeah.
Despite the rains, okay, so that's saying the same thing. So what we're to understand is that those are all blighted. I don't think there's any more stuff anywhere that we can actually loot. So I think the best thing for us to... Oh, there's one over there. What am I saying? I can see another one over there. You ever been to Defiance Bay? No, not really. Are you a person? That's just a villager. Okay, so I'm going to go and talk to Swainer. And see if we can talk some sense into him. Since we're going past the inn and tavern and all that stuff, I thought, why not? All-land server, there's a drunkard. Swainer, Gaffwain, Breathen, Brethren. Okay, let's go talk to him.
Well met.
Well met to you too, Swinehead, Swineface, Pigface. I'm going to call you Pigface. Well, talk of the town you are, and you deign to come our way. What are you here for, foreigner? A toast, some applause? Shut up, Pigface. Aloth narrows his eyes. Careful. Looks like they're cut from the same cloth as those rowdies who attacked me. He wrinkles his nose. It smells like it too. I saw you outside of the mill. What was that about? Swainer angles a searching look your way. That business. Let's just say if you mean to help out around this place, maybe you ought to consider the common kith sometimes. Trumbell's thinking he's king of the town on account of he's got the mill to his name. Thinks it's fair, him giving us barely anything for the wheat we bring him, then cutting our purses when we need to buy grain. There's farmers going hungry while that bastard gets rich off their crops. Maybe he's the one you ought to be asking questions to, stranger. We've tired of him playing Lord. I think... Look, there's no sense in threatening the miller. You have him up against a wall. Maybe you could ask some of the other villagers for help. Pigface eyes you for a few long moments, drinking deep from his mug. Then he sighs. You're right. Things going like they are, we're just going to end up hanging from that tree out there. He looks to his comrades. Tell Trumbell we'll leave him be. Don't know what we'll do now, with the crops failing. Haven't got another trade to speak of. Think Pasca needs a hand around the inn? So, what you're telling me is I literally said one thing, and you guys like stopped like a month-long feud.
Your party before venturing.
Like, you literally... Am I that convincing? I say, hey, come on. Chill. Chill, man. Relax. I mean, I am a registered priest in the Church of the Latter-day Dude, so maybe that kind of has some effect on my ability to convince people to just chill and relax and stuff. Who knows? Are you guys coming? Oh, look at him go! Man, they made some serious time across that map. I do like that you can move, so once you've cleared the map, it's kind of okay to put it in fast mode. Okie dokie, let's see. That was the easiest quest ever. It's almost as bad as killing rats for a level 1 quest. I spoke to Pigface. Pigface? Who's that? Oh, it's just what I called Swiner. Don't worry about that. Oh, it's Pigface. I like that, says Trumbell. I'm going to call him Pigface too. And what did Pigface say? Well, I actually said one sentence to him, and he decided to completely and utterly leave your family in peace. What? One sentence? Really? That's incredible news. I wasn't sure you'd get through to him at all. They're out of their minds with drink half the time. Maybe they were pissed, and that's why they were easy to convince. Are you a great debt? Here. He pulls a coin purse from his hip and pushes it towards you. Today's earnings to show my appreciation, and you can be sure I'll let everyone know what you've done for me. Keep it. You're having a hard enough time. I'm a monk. I don't need anything. I don't even need armor. I'm fine. You're a generous soul, friend, and we'll have to thank you for making it through the coming year. Safe travels, and may you find favour with the gods. We just gained some more reputation with Gilded Vale. We are a moderately good hero still, though. But there you go. Now, we don't own the stronghold yet. I really want the stronghold. I don't want to look up how to get the stronghold, but I really want to get the stronghold. Okay, so we've done that. Let's just have a quick look at our quests. Now, we've done the tasks already. They're all done. That is going over there. That's going through the Black Meadow, and that's going to Anslog's Compass. Now, I kind of feel that I want to go south and go do the Anslog's Compass quest. I don't know why. I like the name Anslog's Compass. I want to go check it out. I'm not going to go and rest because I don't... Oh, should I? Should I just go and rest one more time and have that 8 hours over and done? Because, as I said in the last one, I'm not quite sure if there's a time limit to things, if it's like the first Fallout or anything like that, where if you get the places too late, things run out, or if it's literally just one of those ones where at the point if we get the stronghold and we've got people sent on like daily quests, or we send them to do missions, or whatever it ends up being, whether that's how it manages time for them or anything like that. So if any of you guys know that, let me know. And then I'll know, hey, it's nighttime. So we want to go over to the road south, and we want to head down there. Come on, guys. Brilliant. It's a villager. Now, okay, so where is Anslog's compass? How far is it? Is it all the way down here? No, it can't be all the way over there. Okay, so I'm really excited about how big this map is and how many different places there are going to be along the way. So we're going to head down to Magrin's Fork, so it's going to take 4 hours. I'm sure the pregnant lady could have got there in 4 hours. Okay. Now,
keeping quiet.
Take fast mode off. Now, I don't know if there's going to be any kind of monsters about, but there's certainly some stuff we can go pick. We've spotted a wolf. Where is he? He's over there. So let's think about how we're gonna get this wolf. I want to shoot him.
Yeah.
I want to put her there.
Yes.
Him back here. My priest who just dies back there, and he can go there. And as soon as this dude starts shooting, okay, combat has started. Now she can go into frenzy, and he can go and punch on. And now she's got frenzy. She can go punch on with her massive poleaxe. And let's see how this goes. Put it in slow motion so I can kind of keep a track on things. No, go up there. Okay, so he's badly injured already. Wolf interrupted slosh. Interrupt 39 plus 40 was 79. His concentration was 75. Okay. Okay, we're smashing this wolf. Health had only gone down a little bit. Kind of okay with all of that. That seemed to go actually pretty well. No, I don't want to go fast. I want to be sneaking. Gotta be sneaking. Always sneaking. So we have made it down to Magrin's Fork. Now, of course, we're going to go and explore this whole place. I don't know if we're going to be running into outlaws or whatever. Although we might come to the edge of the map here, and I might just go and see what is available. Let's have a look. So if we go over here, it looks like I can go to Gilded Vale and that's it. I can't go anywhere else. Okay, I guess we need to keep going this way. That's not actually going to help us. We're going to keep going down. I do know we are getting towards about the 30-minute mark. I just kind of like to... Ooh, look at this stuff. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Hey, what is this? Go away. Your reflection warps and twists in the live gleaming Adra. Go away, mate. I don't know what you are, so go away. I was wondering what was green and turning on that dude. So let's search this body. We found a fine poleaxe. Now we're actually going to give that straight away to her. We're going to pause it. We're going to go to her and give her... Where are you? A fine poleaxe. So if we look at this, the fine... If I remember correctly, we can go here and have a look. Now, the fine is +4 accuracy and times 1.15 damage, so that's pretty cool.
Sure.
Still can't see anything else around here. Just going to keep wandering down. We got that down there. I guess we're going to kind of have to leave it here. Let's leave it next to this giant crystal Adra that looks pretty cool. Well, there you guys go. We've done a few different things. I think we've cleared out all the kind of the tasks and stuff in Gilded Vale, and it's about time to be moving on. I am looking for a few more party members. I don't necessarily want to keep making level 1 guys because they seem to be being a bit of a problem. But there you go. As always, thanks for watching. If you've got any hints or suggestions, or you tell if I'm doing something wrong, literally, please tell me if I'm doing something wrong so I know that I'm doing it wrong and I don't do it anymore. Please leave that all below in the comments. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. I am absolutely loving this game. I'll see you guys next time.